Welcome to New Sky TV. Hot news, isn't the on-set chemistry between Yuxin and Wang Haozhen the most exciting sign of this spring? The behind-the-scenes footage of Good Rain Knows the Season was a revelation for viewers. The natural and tacit interaction between Yuxin and Wang Haozhen, and the moment when Yuxin smiled gently behind the camera and Wang Haozhen glanced back unintentionally, the millisecond-level chemistry between them seemed to pause the entire set. Are you also curious about what kind of chemistry could allow a short clip to ignite the hearts of millions in just a few days? When we open social media, are we often overwhelmed by blatant advertisements and fabricated personas, leaving us feeling inexplicably weary? But just when everyone thought authenticity had become the most luxurious word in the entertainment industry, Yuxin shattered that wall with a set of seemingly casual behind-the-scenes footage. Can you imagine that an everyday clip without a script, filters, or deliberate posing could instantly break down the defenses of millions of strangers? This wasn't a meticulously planned marketing event, nor was it a publicity stunt by a popular celebrity. This is simply a true record. Yuxin, in her costume, rehearsing lines with Wang Haozhen on set, chatting casually, and even occasionally laughing. But why are these most ordinary moments more touching than any glamorous poster? Data shows that within 3 days of its release, the topic easily surpassed 1 million views, with interactions increasing by over 30% compared to the previous period. Doesn't that seem strange? In this era of information overload and scarce attention, what force allows a short video without special effects, plot twists, or even any explosive moments to strike the softest spot in everyone's heart like a gentle balm? The answer may lie in those easily overlooked details. Look at Yuxin adjusting her position in front of the camera. The almost stubborn seriousness in her eyes is just like how you once fought tooth and nail for a dream. Wang Haozhen, waiting for the lighting, still quietly reciting his lines and repeatedly pondering his emotions. Doesn't that remind you of those who work silently late into the night, never boasting? This is the real reason for its endearing quality, isn't it? It's not because of their fame, nor because of any memorable quotes, but because they show you through their actions. The infectious power of a good actor is always hidden in their honest eyes. What's even more captivating is the unspoken chemistry between them when Yuxin and Wang Haozhen are on screen together. The atmosphere between them seems to radiate a soft glow. A glance, a line exchanged, even a casual smile flows smoothly like a duet rehearsed 1,000 times. Can you honestly say you haven't been struck by this natural chemistry? In the comments section, over 70% of netizens admitted they were drawn in by the phrase down-to-earth acting. But have you ever wondered why down-to-earthness, which should be the most basic professional quality, has become the rarest trait? Is it because we've been heartbroken by too many perfunctory productions, or is it because in this era of pursuing speed and popularity, those willing to slow down and refine the details themselves become a beacon of light? From set design to costumes, from lighting adjustments to every camera movement, the set of Good Rain Knows the Season exudes a relaxed, unhurried pace. The placement of every prop was double-checked. Every wrinkle in a costume carried the lifelike marks of the character. Doesn't such a production team deserve a second glance? In today's film and television environment, too many works pursue quick and easy, hoping to finish filming in 3 months, air in 2 months, and recoup costs in a week. But what is the result? We get a large amount of poorly constructed plots, stiff facial expressions, and forgettable electronic dramas. Don't you yearn for a truly unforgettable work that allows you to calm down and savor it slowly? Yuxin and Wang Haozhen offer a heartwarming answer in this behind-the-scenes clip. They didn't create any controversy, didn't deliberately hype up their on-screen couple, and didn't even use any sentimental lines in their promotional material. But why is this sincerity of doing nothing more powerful than any carefully crafted rhetoric? Perhaps it's because the audience isn't stupid. We're tired of those inexplicable trending topics and fed up with the fake interactions created solely for traffic. What we want is simply to see a group of people seriously doing something. That thing is creation, and its core is always people, not data. So, when you see Yuxin repeatedly adjusting the tone of a line on set, don't you also think of those days when you were relentlessly pursuing a goal? When you see Wang Haozhen maintaining his character state even off camera, don't you also wonder, how could such actors' work not be good? The behind-the-scenes footage of Good Rain Knows the Season became popular not because it was explosive, but precisely because it was so quiet. Quiet enough that you could hear the actors breathing, quiet enough that you could feel every inch of the set's temperature, Quiet enough that you almost forgot it was just behind-the-scenes footage and felt like you were witnessing a real youth. How long has it been since you were moved by such clean visuals? The future of the film and television market will ultimately belong to those who are willing to immerse themselves in the craft. The bubble built on traffic will eventually burst, and the hype generated by hype will eventually cool down. But isn't the serious look in an actor's eyes when they take a role seriously, and the meticulous attention to detail in a production team, what truly transcends time? Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen's recent breakout success is less an accident and more an inevitability. Because the audience has already voted, we are no longer willing to pay for perfunctory work. We want sincerity, quality, and the kind of dedication that can be felt even through the screen. Don't you think this is what a healthy film and television ecosystem should look like? So let's wait patiently for the full episodes of Good Rain Knows the season with this anticipation. And those behind-the-scenes clips that have already captivated you, haven't they already made you automatically imagine countless sweet and touching scenes of their interactions? Is your favorite moment Guo Yuxin turning back in the rain, or the slight upturn of Wang Haozhen's lips as he whispers his lines? Or have you already started secretly wondering what kind of heart-fluttering chemistry these two will create in that drama? Regardless, one thing is certain, when sincerity meets sincerity, when earnestness collides with earnestness, such works will never lack an audience. Like a good spring rain, it knows when to fall and what kind of soil to nourish. And you, are you ready to be drenched by this good rain? Please tell me in the comments, which interaction between Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen do you find most compelling and replayable? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.